Hi there, my name is Mrs. Baker, and I wanted to welcome you to our Biology B class. This is our homepage. I wanted to put together a quick little video to let you know where to find stuff and the types of assignments that you'll see in Biology B. First of all, you should plan on at least one assignment every single day. Sometimes there's two smaller assignments. My guess is if you get your biology and work on it, you've got about 20 to 30 minutes daily. With the CIO class, you have some freedom to do multiple days or work ahead, get caught up. But if you get too far behind, you will notice that it's going to be hard to get caught back up. So I'd recommend at least weekly going and looking at the assignments that are due. Here is a list, and I update this every week of showing the assignments that you're going to have to do that week. Some assignments might take you 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and some might take a little bit longer. And if you have questions, you can get a hold of me either on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I'll add that to the schedule. You could jump into a Google Meet in the morning, and that's during from 8:30 until 9:15, both Tuesdays and Thursdays, or reach out through email, and I'd be happy to schedule a time to meet with you. So looking ahead, I know a lot of you are already familiar with ed puzzles and just regular assignments. Those are some of the types of assignments you'll see. There's a couple of other types of assignments that sometimes are challenging for students. Our first unit is on heredity and inheritance. And if you click into our heredity folder, you'll notice right up at the top are some notes that I have started adding. I also have for you guys, if you go back to this first folder, resource, the textbook. It's so in our in-class biology classes, we're using the National Geographic Biology textbook. If you click to that textbook link, it'll bring you to a page that looks sort of like this, and then you can go down and there's an ebook that you can launch, and I will occasionally assign assignments that you need to go into the actual biology book, read a section, answer some questions. That's how you find that biology textbook. I also sometimes assign what we call a CK12, and this is another reading where it's sort of like a biology textbook. When you get a CK12 assignment, what you'll need to do is go ahead, read through the article, and then usually down towards the bottom, which is right under my picture right here, you'll see something that says View Practice. Once you click on that practice link, it's going to start giving you some questions, and I can just see the preview here for the questions, but you'll see a series of usually multiple choice questions. If you get it wrong, it'll tell you you're wrong. It'll circle back. Usually gives you one chance to re-answer that. Your goal would be to continue the practice questions until you get 10 out of 10. But after you do that, in order to turn it in, you need to go back to the home screen for that CK12, and then up at the top, there's a link that says Submit. And that's how I actually get the grade to show that you did those practice questions. On my screen here, because I'm coming in as an instructor, it says Assign. You will have a link right up here at the top that says Submit. So CK12s, ed puzzles, sometimes there'll be an assignment in the book. Sometimes we'll have just like a Google slide worksheet, or you'll have a series of questions that you need to go and read and answer. I also sometimes will give you labs, and usually one time in every unit you'll have what's called a gizmo. These are probably the least favorite of my students because there's the most work involved. Any of you who had me for Biology A probably already have a Gizmo login and you're already logged into our class. For those of you who haven't had Biology A recently, you'll have to log into the class, and there'll be instructions on that first Gizmo worksheet or assignment. And so what you'll have to do is go to this webpage, and you'll make sure you're clicked in student login. And if you already know or have saved in your computer your login, it's super easy because you just log in. If you don't, you click on class code and you enter the class code that I provide for you. And you'll see that back in our class. Let me go and find our first gizmo here that you guys have to do, and it'll show you right at the top. For our first gizmo, which is on fast plants, under there it'll show you, and it will give you the login information, which is right here. Here's the website to go to. Here's our class code down here, ELC178TF. So you put in that class code first, and if you have trouble, here's a little link to walk you through how to do that. You log in, and once you log in, then you're gonna see, oh, I don't know if I can log in. I can't log in as a student. Once you log in, then you're going to see a list of the gizmos, and there will be, at least for this first week, some of the biology A gizmos in there, and then those will disappear, and then the gizmos that you will see will only be for our class. And so you'll click on the fast plan gizmo and then answer the questions that go with that. So as far as questions and assignments, those are kind of the major ones that you'll see. And if you have any questions, please ask, reach out. I'd be happy to help you, and good luck.